Hey budget family, welcome back to my channel CraftyNurseQ. I'm Cuvatis and today we'll be doing our weekly cash stuffing. Now I'm not a financial advisor, but I am on my journey to debt freedom and I'm here to inspire you to save your funds and to provide you with some helpful tools along the way. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new here, thank you for joining me and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Leave me some comments so that we can support each other as we get this debt paid down one paycheck at a time. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started here by counting out this cash. All right, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80. 6, 20, 40, 60, 80, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1100, all right, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That's 1360, 1370, 1380, 90, 1400, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's $1,406 we will be cash stuffing today. All right, and I am, as always, I am going to be starting with my first binder, which is where my personal expenses. This is where I stuff my personal expenses, and today I will be stuffing a 10 into the coffee. And for dining out, I am doing 67 this week for the dining out. 40. You remember when I did my my expense tracking 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67. When I did my expense tracking, I had gone over. So I said I need to change the budget this week for the dining out and groceries 20, 40, 60, just so I can stay on track. And if I don't, I still have the rest of the month so that I can get back on track. But that's all I'm going to be doing here. I still have my 60 for gas. This week I am putting 13 in giving. That's just how it ended up. Okay. 10, 12, 13 in giving. In groceries, I'm doing 170. 120, 40. Okay, 120, 140, 160, 170 this week for groceries. The grocery budget went a little bit over, but it was I did like everything. It was like clothes, and that's where I have to make sure that I am I'm getting everything sorted out better with those items, with those categories. But it'll be fine this week, this month, and then going into next month. That's where I'm making sure that I get everything sorted out. So you kind of want to do it for about 3 months, of seeing what your patterns are. Only thing is, like, summer is not the best indicator because everything is different enough. So I'm giving myself 50 this week for spending. Maybe I'll be able to. So because when I go over on my groceries, it needs to come from somewhere. All right, so that is the variable spending wallet, and the variable, that wallet is where I can pivot if I need to change things up. That is where I will be doing it. So, and then next I'm going to go to my bills binder, and I allocate my bills, on a weekly basis. I divide everything out by 4 because I do 4 cash stuffings, so that will give me what I need for the month. And if you are interested in seeing exactly how I budget out the categories, let me know. I can get a video up on that. I'm going to go ahead and mark this off because this is my week 2, so I've added the 150. So now I should have 3, 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get that placed back in the wallet. Okay, now for the car insurance. This gets $75 per week. Let me just get that out. Mark it off here. All right. Get the money organized. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 30, 40, 150. All right, get that added back. Cell phone gets 50. Let's get this counted. Get it organized first. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. That's how much we have in there now. Okay. Now the internet, that gets a 10. Check this off here. All right, 1020 right now in the internet. That placed back. All right, the mortgage gets 275. Know that one, that's an important one, right? All right, let's get the other money out. I'm gonna count this out. Mark this off first. All right, so I should be at 550 now. Get this correct in here. One, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 30, 40, and 50. All right, P.O. Box. All right, this gets another 10. Let's mark that off. All right. Let's get that placed back in, 10 and 20. All right, the storage unit is next. It gets 15. Get that organized. Mark this off. And 10, 20, 25, 30. All right, in the storage. All right. Next, we have subscriptions. We got subscriptions everywhere. And it gets 40 per week. Or it has 40 in here now. It gets 40 per week. 20, 40. 20, 40, 60, 80. Mark that off. All right, tab covers the utilities, and it gets a $100 bill. Last 100. Mark that off. That one, $200. that is it. That is it for this wallet. Place that one away. Okay, let's get this binder. This is the Debt Snowball and a month ahead. All right, let's start here. Okay, and this week my Debt Snowball is getting $40. Go ahead and get that place on this expense tracker. I have to use an expense tracker for this because at the time, I'm going to make some of those like trackers where they have like 20 and denominations like that, but until then, I will be keeping this one. I like the expense tracker. This is in my shop as well too. Okay, car insurance. All the rest of these will get a $5 bill, and right, so I have 30 in here already. I'm gonna add a 5 to this. See how many I need to mark off here. I can't mark any more off, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, and here we are with the car payment. We're gonna have 25 right now. I need to, what I'm gonna do is add a 10. I got 5. That gives me 20, 35. So I can't do anything because these are in multiples of 10. I already have 3 checked off. Cell phone. Okay, after this I will have 35. That back and grab a 10. Okay, 20, 35. And I need to check off. Let me put it here in the calculator. All right, 8. I need to have 8 checked off. So I can do one more today. Right? Because it's in 4s. So go ahead and do that. Right? Okay, internet. Oh, internet is fully funded. So I'm just going to place that back. I already fully funded this one, so I'm going to leave that money here. It's fully funded for the 1 month ahead. But what I'm going to do is for the next one, for the mortgage now, which is the next envelope here, I'm just going to add a 10 because each thing was getting a 5. So I'm not going to put a 5 there, but I'll put it here. Right? 35, 40. Right. And I can add one more because these are worth 20 a piece. Okay. Let's get that done. Okay, P.O. Box. This gets a 5. Let's get that together because you know I'm trading them out today. Let's see how many can I add. I'm gonna put it in here. It's by 4, so it's the same thing as the last one. So I can add one more, and I'm using this purple today. Right? So we got 35 we're placing here. Okay. Okay, storage is gonna get its 5. All right. And I had right. So I can add 2 more. Mark off 2 more today. Plus those subscriptions, get a 5. Right. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. How many do I need? 65 divided by 5 is 13. All right. I can add one more here. Okay, utilities. Right. Can I mark off another one? So that we're 8. No, I can't mark off anymore. All right, let's just put that back. Okay, and the mic cut out for me. I didn't realize it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my gas. I'm adding 5 to this envelope. And when I'm done here, I will have a total of 45 when I'm done. Okay, groceries will get a 5. And when I'm done with the groceries, it will have 45 as well. Okay, now my household envelope, it started off with 30 for the week. So I'm just going to put another 5 and it will have 35 in this envelope. Okay, and that is it for this wallet. I am going to go next to my sinking funds binder. All right, sinking funds have birthdays, and these are all going to continue with getting the $5 a piece. All right, so this one started off today with 35, and it will have 40 after it gets its $5. Okay, for Brianna, I'm gonna add a 10. Let's see, and she has 60 in here now. I'm gonna mark off to 70. All right, we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. All right, Ivy Rain gets the same. She gets a 10. Well, let's mark that off. She has 75 now. Should 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. All right, let's place that back. Okay, kids stuff. This gets a 5. Mark this off. Got 35, 10, right, 35 in here. All right, nursing. Next is nursing license. All right, same here. Okay, low priority. The car maintenance will get a 5. Not that this is low priority. and it will have 35 when I'm done here. Okay. Card tags gets a 5. We'll have 35 as well. Mark that off. 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay. And I'm just trying to get through these. These are all getting 5s. Okay, the next is clothing. Alright, clothing will get a 5 as well. So it will have 65 when it's done. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. Alright, giving. Giving will have 40 when it's done. Switch this out. And 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right. Okay, house cash gets a 5 as well, and it will have 35. Okay. Next here. Spending. Spending gets $5 as well, and it will have a total of 40. Okay, the last one here, travel. Travel has 50, and it is going to get a 5, giving it 55 for today. All right, and that is it for the sinking funds binder. Okay, savings challenge binder. Savings challenge, we're just gonna get these together, mark off the 1, because we're starting with the ones challenge. You know, I saved my 1s, 5s, 10s, and 20s, and I also do the $1,500 challenge here. So that's what that last $1 bill was for. Okay, same for the $5 challenge. Mark off 1 more. All right, place the 5. $1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85. So I have 185 in this one. And I just looked down at my mic and it was off. I hope it was not off too long, y'all. The 10 here in this challenge. Oh God, I hope it wasn't off too long. Okay, yeah, Okay, this 20 gives me 180. 120, 40, 60, 80. Okay. All right, and the last challenge here is the $1,500 challenge, and I'm adding 40 to it. I have no idea why that $5 bill is still sitting there. So I'll just find somewhere for it to go. So I'll just mark off 2 20s here. I'm thinking of changing this up a little bit, like doing envelopes with this $1,500, because I see people when they're putting it in their envelopes, and that'll make me, because like now I'm tempted to do placeholders. Then if I don't know and everything is in its own little envelope, like a box, I don't think I would do that. So right now I got the 300 in placeholders. 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 10, 5, 20. All right, and I'll just get this money cash placed back into this wallet, and that is all I'll be doing today for my sinking funds. And you know what, now that I've gone back through the footage, I forgot to, somehow I was supposed to be saving, there was supposed to be a 20 for my mini savings challenge, but what I am going to do here with this $5 bill is put it into the birthdays, because I do have 2 birthdays coming up in August. 2 of my daughters are born like a week apart. Well, 9 months and a week, 9 years and a week apart. And so I'm just going to place that in here. And while I'm doing that, that is all for this week's cash stuffing. And remember, every dollar you save and every debt you pay off brings you one step closer to financial freedom. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video with your friends, hit the notification bell, and please join me next week as we continue on this journey to debt freedom together. Until then, stay blessed and keep saving. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.